Hello, leader team. It's Becky here, and I wanted to share with you a little bit more in detail about how I utilize this form on the team side of things. So I did a video just a few minutes ago in the how-to section about using Google Forms. Google Forms aren't the only thing that you can use out there, but it's so easily available. So I wanted to show you how I utilize it. For the team. Now, if you are familiar, let me share my screen here with the getting to know you. It is actually something that our team developed in really honing in and having one-on-ones with the team as they came on board. So whether you email this PDF to them, you set up a call with your new stylist and those that are on your direct team, this is a great way to really hone in on what they would like to do. So the old one had a little bit more detail, and here's what it had on it. The email address, their name, their street address. I'd also ask them about their spouse or their partner, their occupation, their children. It really does dig in deep, because one of the things as leaders that we have to know is really what helps our team tick, right? Like, what is it that motivates them, that is most important to them? And everybody has something a little bit different. So if you knew somebody's favorite candy, and their birthday was coming up, or maybe they were going to conference, you could send them their favorite candy or pack it in your suitcase to have as a pillow present. There's all these different things that you can do to help put a nice touch on the communication with your team. It also makes them really think and stretch. What do they want to earn? And what are they going to use it for? So I took our old form and created this form. Now I am going to make a copy of this and make this available for everybody to utilize. Now, what does that mean on your end? So here's what you would need to do. Follow these steps. Make sure you have me on one screen and you having the form up on another during this video, so that you can pause me, follow the steps, and unpause me to keep going, okay? So I am going to make a copy, and it is going to say team template, okay? And this is going to be the form that you pull up. Okay, it's going to look just like this when you're already logged into your Google account. It'll come up this way. Now, if you send this form as it is right now to your team, everybody's responses will be combined into it. And as you can see, it says Believers and Achievers. Everybody has their own team name. So make sure you follow these steps. So step one is going to be go click on more and make a copy, okay? This is just like in SendShare, when you open up the folder that Mary Grace or Michelle makes for us, we have to then select them all and copy it into our own folder. That is what we're gonna do with this template. So we're gonna make a copy. Now, it will automatically default to the same name. I highly encourage you to change this to whatever your team name is. Welcome to the Believers and Achievers team. Whatever your team name is, insert it there. And why do I say to do that? Because when you find it in your Google Drive, under all your forms, your team template is going to show up, and it's going to look the same as your Welcome Believers and Achievers. Do you see that? Both of them are going to be in there, and you want to make sure that you're utilizing the correct one. So the one that has your team name on it, you're going to click in on it, and it'll all be available for you to edit. So go ahead and whatever information you would like to change on here, maybe you don't want certain questions, make sure you change the team name. And that is when you're going to use the send button. You can send this to any of your old team members that are currently on your team, or just as you have new team members jump on, you can send it via email. My favorite way to use this is in the link. I just copy and paste this into the welcome email newsletter that I send all new stylists. And it has like the 3 steps that they need to do in the beginning. And one of those is to submit this form and message me when it's complete. So this is how I utilize the getting to know you. This is how I make the form. And here is a template that you can now use for your own team that is different than just the PDF that is now available. So hopefully this was helpful on how you can utilize Google Forms in your team. And the end result of this is the Excel spreadsheet, just like I showed you on the very first video. So if you didn't get a chance to watch the first video, go in and do that, and then you can jump in over here. Please ask any questions down below this video so that I can clarify any information and go from there. So thank you guys.